Good morning. This is Dr. Atta Rahman Khan, consultant in internal medicine. I hope you all are doing well. Today I want to talk about the definition of COVID-19. Why we should call it COVID-19? COVID-19 is originated its name from COVID virus, a novel COVID virus which was found in Wuhan province of China in the December of 2019. It was a zoonotic transmission, the spillover from an animal in a wet market in China, Wuhan province. One person is infected and he infected 3 and so forth and so forth. Then it became a pandemic, global pandemic up until today. Millions of people died, many millions have been suffering from this stupid virus. This virus got its name COVID-19 because it was a novel virus which was discovered in Wuhan province of China in 2019 in the month of December. What is novel virus? Novel virus is a virus which has never been in existence up until today or nowadays. This virus may be extant but was not discovered or discovered on some day of December 2019. It is called novel virus because the virus originated from its own reservoir or from animal or anywhere where the virus did not have any transmission until it is transmitted now vigorously throughout the world. COVID virus is a coronavirus family. Coronavirus family has 4 kind of subfamily like alpha, beta, gamma and delta. Only alpha and beta virus are infectious to human being and transmitted from human to human, and both are very contagious. Common coronavirus causes common cold, which has sore throat, headache, maybe a little bit of fever, muscle ache, etc. The incubation period is only 1 to 3 days, whereas COVID-19 has incubation period between 2 to 14 days. COVID-19 is very serious. COVID-19 is a very serious disease. That's why it is called SARS-CoV-2. That means severe acute respiratory distress syndrome, coronavirus 19. Most of the victim of coronavirus have mild symptoms, like 80% people do not need care from his physician. Only 20% has to seek medical consultation. Out of them, 14% has moderate distress, respiratory distress, severe cough, muscle ache, body ache, headache, fever, loss of smell without congestion of nose, and loss of appetite. 6% people have serious illness such as severe respiratory distress, which requires intensive care unit admission. In intensive care admission, they need high flow oxygen. Most of the time they are corrected by high flow oxygen. However, some of them might need biventricular or CPAP support. Only a few, maybe out of 6%, maybe 1% need ventilation nowadays. Unfortunately, the patient who has been ventilated, 50%, 40 to 50% may die. Consequently, the patient who recovered from ventilation come back to high definition unit or HDU. Later on they are transferred to isolation unit. Ultimately they are discharged home with a test, COVID test, which is negative. The problem with this, the patient who has been ventilated for a while has a complication such as pulmonary fibrosis, and this pulmonary fibrosis is not good sequela. This pulmonary fibrosis must be addressed drastically by the in-house consultant, otherwise they might progress to pulmonary fibrosis, which is a scarring of lungs. Alveoli are ruptured and there is a bronchiectasis, and the patient gets shortness of breath on exhaustion, dry cough, weight loss, and this patient may die within a few years. Therefore, it is prudent for a physician to be careful during an admission. The patient must be checked by HRCT or chest X-ray if any fibrotic lung disease is in progress. Please be careful, maintain social distance, practice hand hygiene, wear mask, and get yourself vaccinated and enjoy your life. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Hope to see you soon.